Oh, my mic was muted. That's why. Okay, now it's working. We're good. Welcome to another Forza 5 stream. Uh, Today, I'm gonna just be hanging out, but I gotta turn down the volume on my headset. I was trying to figure out the audio for so long. I'm like, why is the audio not audioing? And turns out my mic was muted. So hello, we're back. It's been a little bit, regrettably, but we are back. Driving around in my Chevy sedan. See, today... Okay, so here's the thing. I missed last season because of things that were happening in my personal life. So I didn't get the Mini, which is fine. It's a Mini. I'm not really a big fan of them. But today, I'm actually going to complete this season because I want that Mercedes-Benz. That's basically all I want. But I'm going to check. Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to get the Mercedes. And then go from there. Zag 1. I don't care about all that. I wonder though, what was... Okay, never mind. Race off takeover. Oh yeah, next season's coming out in like 2 days-ish. So, got that to look forward to. I think I'm going to go ahead and just get this online race. Let's see, European Super Saloons. I did not mean to press B. We're going to go ahead and get this online race out of the way. That one's usually the most frustrating and grindy one there. Let me look at what I have. Okay, pretty much any of these will do. As long as they're A class. European Super Saloons. So, I think what I'm going to go ahead and going to do, I'm going to drive to one of the festivals. And yes, I'm actually going to drive this time because I realize I fast travel too much. And driving is a lot more fun in this game, in my opinion. So I'm going to drive to the festival. We're going to get, hopefully, a B class. That way I can upgrade it to A class, and we can have kind of an advantage because of the upgrades. Or maybe just get a low tier A class and upgrade it a bit. That way we don't have to drive a stock car around. I might use, I don't know, some people might have saw I had that Alfa Romeo. I don't know what year it is. I'm not really familiar with Alfa Romeos, but I have it. I might use that one because I kind of don't have a use for it as of right now. So we'll see what kind of upgrades I can do to it. We'll keep it A class, and we'll go from there. How's everybody doing? I got nobody in the chat, but that's fine. Just talking to myself. Oh, I got a record player, which is awesome. I got a good couple of records as well. So I'm very happy about that. It's a whole new listening experience, man. Like, I kind of... My dad was telling me about record players and all that he used to have when he was around my age. And, like, he was telling me, you know, it's a different experience. It's a very... I don't want to say surreal, but it's a completely different experience. Hey, the Tragical Train 2-Up is in the chat. I butchered English there. 2-Up, Magical Tragical, that's what I was trying to say. Magical Tragical is here. What up, homie?
Arrived at your destination.
You're like the I realize you're like the one person in the friend group that consistently watches my streams. Which is kind of funny to me, but at the same time, I don't blame anyone else. Toucan's got his life going on. Remnant's got his job. Anyways, so today we're doing more races. And I'm trying to remember, I was going to use the Alfa Romeo, but I forgot which one. I think it's this one. Yeah, European Super Saloon. Go ahead, use an Alfa Romeo, because I got nothing else to do with it, so I might as well. 2017 Alfa Romeo. No clue how to pronounce that, what its name, so I'm just not even going to try it. And I've got, okay, very descriptive. What do you got? Too much free time? That's fair. You know what? But that's cool. Because then you get to watch me be an idiot for an hour or so. I really don't like these rims, if I'm being honest with you. I don't really like this car, if I'm being honest with you. It's not the best, but at the same time, we're going to make it work. That bumps it up in S1. We'll just go with the sport transmission for now. At least we can tune the final drive. And that's top of A class right there. So anything else that we add cannot have... Yeah, so we can't add suspension, which is okay. It's an Alfa Romeo, so hopefully the suspension's good. I say that, I literally know nothing about these cars. Yeah, I had a feeling. Yeah, so the only thing we're going to be able to add here is probably just... Oh, not even a flywheel. Okay. Well, I guess we're not adding more power. Yeah, I guess that's all the upgrades we can do. We took off some weight, bumped it up to the very top of A class. Work on some Porsches? I probably will. We'll see what the races require. Because I missed the last season, and I'm kind of upset about it, because I wanted that mini. Because it was a Forza Edition mini. So Forza Edition is way faster than the normal versions. Even if it's upgraded and tuned, it's still faster. Speaking of upgrading and tuning, we're gonna upgrade this paint because black is a bit boring. Could go orange. That doesn't look too bad. I'll be honest, I would rather use a Porsche. You know what? We're gonna put on my like signature paint. This is something I like doing. I like to make everything dark, right? But then paint the wheels. I hate these wheels for this reason. They're really funky. In the sense that like a lot of colors don't actually change the color of them and just like tints them. We'll just go black though. Yeah, I'm doing my signature paint job on this thing. It's not done yet, I will say. There's some bits here and there that I gotta do. So how you doing, Tulip? You doing good? Doing pretty good. You still sick? You better not be. It's been a while. No, good. Amen to that, brother. Amen. I hate being sick. Okay, now we go to the sides. Do basically the same thing. My laptop turned off. That's not cool. Anyways. I love matte black cars. Matte black's nice. If it's done right, it's nice. But if it's done wrong, then it sucks. Okay, let's see how even that is. It's even enough. Now we just gotta do the back and the front. Okay. That looks pretty decent so far. I remember the black bits being darker. But you know what? For our purposes, that'll work. I realized I just like zoned out forever, just went completely silent. That's fine. It's a very weirdly light reflective, but more like reflective. Because it's reflecting a very wide area. Yeah!
Wow! That is the most air I have ever seen underneath an Impreza. And
What?
I've been on the Baja run with Alex.
Alrighty then. This game has a lot of random bugs like that in it, like... No! No Tua. Bad Tua. Rat. Get that out of here. Okay. Yeah. No, not Tua good. Tua bad. Bad Tua. Ooh, okay, that's understandable about it. No! You need a... What is your obsession with the theme song to Fresh Prince of Bel-Air? Like, genuinely, it is such a nasty, like, obsession. Ooh, got a Ferrari. That I already have. Sell it. No, I'm not gonna use it. I'm not gonna use it. Hey, 100K. Gonna do the car mastery thing. If it'll load, there we go. That was a fast car that just went zooming by. I gotta say, this thing kind of has a bit of understeer, but it's not the worst understeer. I think I can just deal with it. Gears are pretty good. Ooh, okay. That was me braking too late, because I decided the last second I was gonna turn here. Oh, I cut my, what's it called? I cut my toe on my workout equipment by accident. I was too busy rocking out to Pink Floyd's The Wall, because I got a record player, and that's one of the records I got for the record player. Shout out to Toucan's dad / my dad. Sorry, I zone in to the game too much. Let's just start up the race. I think this is as good as it's gonna get. But yeah, I got a record player, and I was rocking out to The Wall, and on my bench that I use for like working out, I use it for what are those things? Well, bench lifts, obviously. There's these like little grippy thingamabobs at the very base of it that help keep it in place. And my foot scraped that, so I ended up scraping some skin off by accident. So I was too in the mood to rock out to Pink Floyd. Also, note to self, when doing burnouts with this thing, don't go in a second and just bounce it down immediately. But at least we know it can do burnouts. And what about if we rev launch it? Just max out the ends. There we go. Oh, and then another thing I guess I could talk about. I've been getting really into, like, misconceptions. Wow, I misshifted heavily there. Or it just lagged, one of the two. I've been getting into a lot of the misconceptions about the Bible as of recent. Like, how Satan doesn't actually look like what we think he looks like, you know. He's in the Bible, he's just described as like the opponent. The whole like cloven hooves, red horns, goat face, that whole thing comes from paganism, which I never knew. So I've been getting into stuff like that as of recently. I guess I could go into depth about that. Also found out like Lucifer is only mentioned once in the Bible, and he's described as like the morning star. He's also described as like the most beautiful and most cunning angel in heaven, which is why it was such a big deal. Wow, voice crack. Which is why it was such a big deal when he revolted against God and then was cast to hell. Like, stuff like that I've been getting into. The fire and brimstone, really, of the Bible. Also, stay hydrated, kids. That's a really good idea, especially when you're me and your mouth just goes dry. I get mad cases of grave mouth sometimes, man. It's so annoying. Alright. Wow, okay, never mind. I was gonna say everyone chose Audi, but it seems like everyone chose Audi and BMW. I'm the only one with an Alpha. 'Cause I'm an alpha male. I'm sorry. I regret saying that. I regret my actions. I'm gonna have to make an apology video now for that bit. Alright. Yeah, I'm the only alpha in the lobby. That's wild. Okay. Let's see how this goes. Not going good. Oh, it's all off-road. I didn't even realize that. That's fine. I know how to do oversteer and all that. I'm not worried about it. Man, I'm actually kind of glad I left the suspension stock, because if it was any lower, we'd be bottoming out like crazy. He got some air, Jesus. Bro, can we make a lane? Pick a lane, rather. Granted that... Thanks, AI car. Oh, that wasn't even an AI car. That was the one dude in the Audi. Blue Audi, I think. My laptop turned off, so I'm not going to be able to read chat, but that's fine. I'm racing anyways. Excuse me, what? Ooh, I'm sorry, bro. I couldn't stop. I just absolutely gave that guy whiplash. Okay, take a second to get the laptop turned on. There we go. Laptop's back on. I gotta... Okay, we're good. Thanks, bud. I gotta figure out how to keep my laptop from going to sleep, because that's basically what happens, and it's kind of annoying. What was that? Did you see that AI car? Okay, so definitely, if I have to do this race again, I'm putting on rally tires. If I can. I know I got race tires on, so it should be okay to do rally tires. Just a little bumper kiss there, never hurt anybody. Oh, that Audi that ran into me earlier is in last place. I wonder if he quit. He probably did. Seems like the type of guy to quit. Ooh, that was a bad spin out. How did that happen, guy? Let's see, let's look back for a second. Yeah, the lame boy quit. He's not even on the map at the moment. Or on the mini-map, I should say. I just absolutely missed that checkpoint. That sucks. Well, this race is a loss. Hi there. Definitely gonna put on rally tires if I get the chance. Alright. Well, that went horribly. Probably gonna have to redo this race, just like every other online race. All things considered, oh, they both left. Oh, Lame Boy didn't leave. Wait, where? Oh, he finished in... Oh, he was the guy behind me. Never mind. Which one was the Audi, then? Blue Audi. It doesn't matter. It don't matter. What was I saying before I got confused about who was who? I don't know. I wish they would tell you more about the race, honestly. I wish they would tell you, like, when you could just view race details. I wish it would be like off-road race slash Baja race slash track race slash, all that kind of stuff. Although this one seems to be at least starting on pavement. There's going to be a pretty large dirt section. I know this track. This is what I use to tune up my rally cars. Sometimes, at least. Unless something you... Yeah, no. It's going to be partially on dirt as well. That kind of sucks, honestly. Well, this is gravel, so we might actually have a chance here. Move, nerds. Zoom in now, baby. Oh, thank God he went in ghost mode. Oh, why am I spinning? Why am I spinning? Why are we spinning? Why did I spin? There was no reason for the spin. Why did it just start spinning? This really sucks. Now I have to play catch up. To be fair, though, they're not too far ahead of me, and I can do something that they can't, which is drift. Okay, cool. I honestly have a theory in this game. I think the hitboxes are weird. In fact, I know they're weird. That one I just straight up missed. But a lot of the hitboxes in this game are super broken. Like, you'll be, like, on the opposite side of the street from a fence, but the fence will still break as if you're just running into it. It's really weird. This is the spot. Yeah, see, like, that was... I mean, I got a little bumper kiss there. But, at the same time, that was perfect. I don't know why it spun out on the first lap. Toucans online. But yeah, like I was saying, the hitboxes in this game are kind of weird. They're not always coherent, and so I suck at this game, though. Definitely suck at this game. What is wrong? You know what? I'm going to chalk it up to the fact that I haven't really played this in a while. Because it has been a good bit since I've actually done racing, I should say. God, I'm not going to be able to catch up to everyone. Oh, someone left. Great. At least we're winning now. Come on, don't miss it this time. You're kidding. Okay, you know what? Forget it. We're just gonna let the thing run out. I don't know. I genuinely don't know how I keep missing this one. That's 3 times in a row now, and I've just DNF'd. That sucked. I think that's the worst race I've ever done. Like, oh. That's not normal. Okay. We're just gonna ignore that for now. But yeah, I think that's the worst race I've ever done. How are you, by the way? I'm doing horrible now. I don't know how I fumbled that hard, dude. I gotta make it up in this 3rd race, if we have a 3rd race. Did we win? I think we won. Because it is a point race. So. Stop turning off laptop. Okay, I'm gonna go into settings. I'm not gonna be able to view chat for a second because I'm going into the settings. Personalization, maybe? Home, let's see. Find a setting. Display sound, probably in power. Multiple displays. Battery, storage, multitasking. Okay, we'll ignore it for now. We will ignore it for now. Just so I can monitor the stream and whatnot. Alright. Come on, potato. Highest level in this lobby. You gotta show something to say, yeah, I'm actually doing deep, to say I'm a good player. Come on now. Understeer, man. Why did you downshift a second time? I only pressed the button once. Work with me, game. That was understeer. Okay, that's fine. That was understeer and the brakes locking up, but it's fine. I really wish this BMW would just let me pass, but he's not letting me pass. Okay, that was better. Better, not good enough, but better. At least I didn't miss any checkpoints this time. We also won, so I don't have to do this again. Woo! I can forget about this Alfa Romeo forever. I got a Porsche that I have like 4 of. Whoopee. Man. I kind of wish they would make this season, or at least the race rewards, better. Just add some rarer cars, at least. I'm not asking for the rarest car in the game, but something else, you know what I mean? Wheel spin, let's do the wheel spin. 4K, I'll take that. I'm gonna try to do a burnout here. Yeah. I forgot to not put it in second. Anywho, on to the next race. We've already got 15 points, so we literally just need to do a 5-point race, and then we'll get... That is a car that I want. A VW Dakota, 66 VW Dakota. That is a race I'm going to do, because that is a race that I want. B-Class Volkswagen, yes, please. Thank you. I'm going to get that car. That is basically a VW bus that has been converted to a pickup truck. And I want it, because that is a funky car that I like the look of. Now let's see what we got here. Golf R, Golf GTI. This has already been upgraded, but I forgot what I upgraded it for. I think I upgraded it for B-Class Racing, so we're going to use this. If it's not, then we'll use something else, but I'm pretty sure it's for racing. And luckily, this is not an online race, so I don't have to worry about dealing with other people. Yeah, I did make this thing for racing, although I forgot how it handles. So we're gonna re-experience this card together. Whoopee! I might have actually used this in a past stream before. I think I did at one point. I'm not sure. Oh yeah, I remember this car now. Nice bud. Yeah, that was mad understeer with this thing, I remember. It is impossible to not understeer. We're gonna go ahead and just take the cheeky route. Cut a few... Ooh, baby. Understeer, come on, work with me. You're on dirt now. I would appreciate it if we oversteered and not understeered like hell. That would be very awesome. Come on, baby. Work with me. That'll work. Thank you. Okay. I don't want oversteered there, just on the dirt sections would be nice. Or you could just steer normally, that would work too. God. Understeer, and like I don't want to slow down too much, because I don't want to go to like 20 miles an hour while I'm trying to turn, but I'm going to have to with this thing. I have a decent lead at the moment, I can kind of go slower, but... Oh my god, it's so bad. I gotta re-upgrade this thing. But you know what? We're gonna keep using it. Because I'm persistent. And I want to make it better. Also gonna tune this thing. I think if we do some tuning, it'll help. Man, you gotta yank the e-brake just to get it to turn. I gotta remember if this thing was front-wheel drive or not, because if it's front-wheel drive, that makes sense as to why we're understeering so badly. No, it's all-wheel drive, I think. Yeah, because if it was rear-wheel drive, the tires in the rear would be spinning a lot more. Same with front-wheel drive, so I'm pretty sure this is all-wheel drive. In that case, I might just swap, English. I'm gonna swap it to something else. Also, probably take the roll cage out of it. That's not helping either. It's probably adding too much weight. We got a good lead, though. They're just now crossing the finish line. I'm already to, like, the 3rd checkpoint, I think this is. Baby, turn. That'll work too. I guess we could just ride the sidewalk. Lost attraction there, always fun. Jesus. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. We're going to swap this thing to either rear-wheel drive or front-wheel drive, one of the two. We're going to get rid of all-wheel drive, and then I'm also going to take away the roll cage, because the roll cage is not doing us any favors. Alright. Now, I believe there's a player... Yep, player house right behind us. Man, I'm not even going that fast, and it does not like steering. We got a 3rd viewer in the chat. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Welcome. Welcome to my Forza 5 stream. How's the audio, by the way? I realize I haven't checked it in a good bit. I don't actually know if it's good or not. We're gonna go rear-wheel drive. It's good? Good. I'm gonna put a 6-speed in here, I think. New drive shaft. Let's see. Hi, Potato. Sounds good. Thank you kindly. Welcome, first-time chatter. let's see if we can do anything to the engine. I bet you, yep. I bet you we can. I don't know if it's a good idea to add all this power since we're going to rear-wheel drive now. But you know what, why not? Also flames. Gotta love the flames. What do Americans call bees? I don't know. What do Americans call bee? USB, ha ha ha. Classic knee slapper. Oh, we're on stock tires. No one. Oh well, it goes up to A class. Never mind. I was gonna say we're on stock tires. No wonder it's understeering like hell. Okay, let's see what this thing can do now. I fear I may have just accidentally made a burnout car because of how much power we added. But, I don't know, we'll see. It's definitely, what does a drummer call his twin girls? I don't know. What does a drummer call his twin girls? And a 1 and a 2. That was pretty good. I like that one. We're gonna drive this thing around the festival, try and tune it, see what needs to be done.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Why are you... Where's the waypoint going? Oh, to the drift zone, because I didn't complete it. Yeah, okay, so we're gonna have to work on the gears now, because we also have a 6-speed. Come on. Yeah, okay. Too much power, I think, but you know what? We're gonna try to tame the beast. We're gonna try and tame it. Why not? Let's lengthen the gears. I don't know why fifth... Oh, excuse me. I don't know why 5th gear is always so short on the 6-speed, but it is. May I ask what part of the U.S. you're from? West Coast. Okay, yeah, too much power. We gotta go back to stock engine, especially with a rear-wheel drive. Or we could try and put the all-wheel drive system back in. But I have a feeling that's just gonna make it understeered poorly. But now it just burns out, which is not what I wanted. I guess it makes sense. Upgraded engine. Or I think I'm honestly just gonna use a different car, if I'm being completely honest with you, because this one, I don't know, I gotta work on this one. Could use this Golf R. I remember this one handles decent, and it's got an all-wheel drive system. Since most of this race is off-road, that's gonna help us a lot. It's also naturally all-wheel drive, so it's gonna actually handle good because it's meant for all-wheel drive. So now, where are you from, Happy Man 66? see no Porsches. Yeah, well, I can't exactly use a Porsche with the race that I'm doing. UK, GB, had a feeling. I don't know why, but I thought you were gonna say Wales. Okay, that's just human error there. Ignore that. Got a viewer from the UK now. That's interesting. Says VW cars only. That it does. B-Class VWs. I'll do another race for you, Tulip. I'll tune up a Porsche for you. Because that is my favorite car brand. Right there. As much as I love American muscle cars, JDM stuff, like, Porsche's absolutely my favorite brand. Alright, let's get this race done. We won the first race. That's a start. Well, it's 20 p.m. I don't know what 20 p.m. is. I'm guessing that's your guys' time. So I'm guessing it's around 12 p.m. for you. Okay, yeah. Cool. Okay. I should have braked a lot sooner than that, but that's fine. It's just AI as well, so I don't mind hitting them. I just want to get that Dakota. You're good as only bots? What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying I'm only good against bots? It's like cheating AI again. Oh yeah, this guy. So fun. I don't know why Forza had it like that. Forza 4 didn't have it to where there was a dude way in front of you that you had to catch up to. Forza 5's, I think, is the only Forza that does that, but I'm not sure. No, you hit one? Yeah, I know, but once again, don't care. It's AI. If it was a person, I'd feel bad, but who cares about the AI? Okay, brakes locked up there. That's fine. And there we go. Yeah, so not the best car for the race, but you know what? We're gonna stick with it. It's better than that other gremlin car that I was just building. Alright. I feel like someone should put up a counter about counting the amount of times that I've said, just please work with me, car, or something along those lines. Because I realize I say it a lot. Which, to be fair, the car never works with me, so I have to say it a lot. Alright. Let's get this over with. Beautiful shot of the bridge there. My last, how long have you been playing Forza 5? I have been playing on and off ever since it came out. I'll be honest, I've been playing it almost every day, but recently I've been taking a break from it. Today, though, I decided to just hop on streaming. Too radical. I gotta say, for a bone stock Golf, this doesn't handle that badly. Except moments like that where I just suck at driving all of a sudden. Okay, I forgot to brake in that corner, and then misshifted. That's always fun. Well, you are off-road. True. A lot less grip than being on-road, but... That's better. Yeah, that sucked. Do you prefer the off-road races or road races? Depends on the mood I'm in. I'll be honest with you. Typically, like, my favorite kind of races are just B-class road races. Or like B-class, A-class. That's kind of where my happy place is in terms of like on-road racing, but off-road, I like a lot of the S1 stuff because it's more exhilarating, I feel like, and you have a lot more freedom, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know, it just depends on what I'm feeling. But we got the double cab pickup. Got the Dakota. You like the off-road stuff? I don't blame you, man. It's definitely fun. I'll be honest with you, though. I don't really... BA and S1? Same. Same, 100%. I don't really do races that often. I only really race when I'm streaming. That way I actually have decent content. But if I'm just playing by myself and just hanging out, I usually just drift. I love drifting in this game. Like, that's one of the things I'm actually good at. That and then building up drag cars. Drag cars are a lot of fun to build. I actually just built a drift car out of a Mercedes the other day. I forgot which one it was, but it's quick and it's shit. It swaps angles like really easily. S2 and X class are not fun for dude. Same. Well, okay. I'll say this. S2 class road races can be fun, right? And speak of Mercedes Benz, we just got the Mercedes. They can be fun. However, especially if you do online, that's not what I meant to do. Especially if you do online, they suck. They just absolutely suck. Same with X-Class races. I don't even race X-Class. Like, I have X-Class cars, but I don't use them. Like, at all. Just because it's not fun for me. Okay. Next order of business, we're going to get into that Volkswagen that we just got. Cause where is she? There it is. Don't mind drifting, but it's not the best. Hey, you know what? It's not for everyone. I think personally though, people should learn how to drift because it's really helpful in a lot of different races. Just to know how to correct oversteer or fight understeer and all that. I just find it fun because it's still kind of the one thing in this game that's truly challenging. In my opinion, at least. I'm not the best. You don't have to be the best, homie. Just have fun. I feel like that's what people don't realize. When you pick up a sport, when you try to learn a new skill, you're not the best. Nobody is the best, right? Even the best sucks sometimes. You know what I mean? And just watch enough Pro League of, like, any game, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Just, in my opinion, unless you want to go and be pro, then obviously you have to get better. But in my opinion, just have fun. Just play the game how you want to play the game. That's what I do. I make so many just monstrous choices with cars that just don't make sense. I made my Unimog drift. Like, it's literally just a drift truck at this point. Speaking of drift, we're going to try to slide around this corner. Nah, not enough power. I don't actually know what I don't know what I'm going to do with this car, or this truck. I don't want to call it a truck, but it kind of is. Too true, just have fun, bingo, homie. And then, let's say this as well. If you want to get good,
turn left.
Just suck. Just suck. Embrace the suckiness. Embrace the fact that you suck and you need to get better. Because that's when you can get better. That's when you realize that you have to learn. Okay, that was weird. Good tire schooler there. When you realize that, when you sit down and realize you actually have to learn something, that's when you're going to be able to learn in the first place. You have to be willing and able to learn in order to actually get a new skill or get into pro leagues and whatnot. Me, I'm personally not about that scene. I'm really not. In my eyes, video games are just supposed to be a fun hobby that you can play with, that you can do with friends. And that's exactly what it is for me. I genuinely don't know what I'm going to do with this truck, though. I could make it drift. Well, okay, let me look. I'll look. So I have other actual VW vans.
You have arrived at your
Or
destination.
VW buses, I think they're called. I have like one for drifting, one for drag racing, and then I have another one for cruising, I think. So I'm I might make this one for one of those. It's not gonna be that hard to upgrade this thing, I can tell you that much. I could do an off-road build with this. Jack up the suspension, get some off-road tires. That might be cool. See how much power we're pushing. Whopping 53 horsepower, baby. And I have some good... I can drift, and I had some good scores. Hey, you know what? Good for you, man.
Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Also, once I get to this house, I'm gonna pause the stream because I gotta go take a piss. So, I will be right back. I am back. Piss is over. Okay. So you said you have a VW bus in B class, off-road. Yeah, hey, that's an option. We could go. Let me see what the engine swaps look like. Oh, we actually have a decent array. Okay. Hmm. Decent array of engine swap. We can also add a turbo or a supercharger to the stock engine, which is interesting. Let's see. This one comes with a turbo, which is interesting to me. Doesn't sound half bad either. Definitely not that one. Maybe. I think we'll go with the 4-liter because I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that you can have twin turbos. Now we can go all-wheel drive or leave it rear-wheel drive. You know what I think I'll do? Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave the stock engine in. And then add the turbo. We're going to leave it rear-wheel drive. And I think I'm just going to make this thing into a joyride car. Yeah, we'll go without the bumpers, I think. Go with that rear wing, because I actually kind of like the look of that. No rear bumper. Yeah, you know what? We're going to go joyride. Now, as of tires, I think I kind of want to do some off-road stuff with it, so I think we're going to put on rally tires. Some thicker tires in the front, thicker tires in the rear. I'm gonna go with some different rims, but I'm gonna swap it around so I can actually see them better. Or not. 37 pounds is taking off. Let's see. These ones also... I think I'm gonna go for looks, so I'm gonna go for multi-pieced. Those look pretty decent. I like the look of those. There's a lot of rim choices in this game. We'll go with these for now. And then widen the wheelbase as well to help with the top heaviness. Better, okay. Come on now. Better clutch. I think we'll do race transmission, which should turn it into a 6-speed, I believe. This thing is turning out to be like the perfect D-class off-road car. I realize, because it's still in D-class, but I have a feeling once we start upgrading the engine, that's when it's going to go into like B or like C. Now, springs. Obvious ones to do would be probably rally suspension. Let's see. Raceway reduction. What does it look like with roll cage? Okay. Interesting. I wish we could put something in the bed of the truck. That'd be pretty cool, I think. Better intake. Come on now. Better carb. Ignition system. The exhaust. Let's hear the exhaust. Okay, it doesn't change anything except it adds a little bit of horsepower, so. Yep, there we go. C-Class. I'm thinking once we add the turbo, it's going to bump it up to B. Yep, I know. I love the fire. I love the anti-lag turbos because of how much fire they spit out. It's awesome. Okay. Now here's the other question. We've upgraded it, and I have a pretty good idea of how this is going to handle already. I know I'm going to have to lower the suspension. I know I'm going to have to increase camber a little bit. I know I'm probably going to have to mess with the, what's it called, the differential a little bit. Probably the gears as well. But the question is, what do we want this thing to look like in terms of paint job? Now, I kind of like the gray paint job it's already got, but I gotta... Let me see what other colors they got. Not a lot. Red, blue, white, and gray. That's what you got. I really wish it was brighter in the houses. Like, I wish when you went into a house, it was just brighter all the time. Black doesn't actually look half bad on this thing. I mean, black is a universal color, so it's gonna look good on anything. I just got a message. Huh. Apparently Liquid Death is doing a collaboration with Corpse. That's interesting. Let's see what we got in these special colors. That blue looks pretty nice, actually. Let's do blue with white flames. I think that'll look pretty decent. And we black out. Yeah, okay. No. I'm gonna leave those see-through, I think. We'll leave the wheels and brake calipers alone for now. But we're going to do blue with white flames going around the side, and I think over the top, maybe. I'm going to make this thing look like a hot rod, basically. I think it's going to be cool. I believe my mom is home now. I think my sister also might be home, but I don't know. My one problem with Forza is it does take a while to load. Alright. Apply vinyls and decals. We're gonna go front to back, I think. Let's see. Luckily, they got some pre-made flames here. Usually, these are pretty good. We're gonna leave it. I don't know, chat. Should I leave them like a white flame? Or I kind of want to go with a white flame, but back just had a cup of tea. Good for you. I could actually go for some tea right now. That sounds pretty good. Let's see. So for your information, I decided to go blue with white flames. I do not mean... Let's see. It's gonna go like over the top, over the sides. Let's see. I gotta kind of figure this out. I think this one is going to point to kind of the side. Downside. Welcome home! What? Oh, that was weird. And then we'll copy this. Or not. Okay, copy. Go to the side. What is wrong with me today? Why can my fingers not work? There we go. And we're going with a bit of a hot rod style. That looks pretty decent right there. However, I'm going to go back to this and get rid of that random blue spot there. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And we're going to just inch it up just a tad bit. It's not the best paint job in the world, but you know what? It looks good enough for me. Now all that's left is to put 2 surfboards in the back. Kind of want... Oh, you know what? Let's invert it. Or not. I forgot how to invert it. There's a specific way to do it. Yeah, there we go. And then it just goes into the negatives. There we go. I remembered. We're good. I think we're gonna have to do the same thing to this guy right here. Invert it till it lines up. Perfect. Not perfect, because then it... Okay. Well, let's see. Make it a bit smaller. That's better. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Except for the front, because that looks why... Okay. Let's move this one kind of away from the VW thing, just like the other one. And go to this side. Realign this just a bit. Okay, I think that's good. And then maybe add some going over the top, I think. Just complete the look. That might be cool. We'll try to incorporate this one, I think. Come in. I am back. Sorry about that. But I am officially back. Like I said, Mom got home, so she wanted to talk to me for a little bit. That's interesting. It's kind of slanted in a weird way. I think we're going to skip the flames on top. I think the sides look good enough to where we don't really need them. I really wish I had some music playing. I don't know how to set up music though. I realize my water bottle is empty, but it's fine. We will fill it up some other time. Because I've been going AFK a bit too much. Loading. Try streamer mode? I could actually. I'm pretty sure I have it on at the moment. But I'm more wishing music of my choice rather. I don't know if what the rules are with copyrighted music anymore. But like I would love to turn on some Pink Floyd, maybe some Led Zeppelin. Or maybe Deftones. Deftones would be cool. Pixies as well. My bad. What are you apologizing for? Nothing to apologize for. This thing is pretty grippy. I like it. I actually really like the look of this. Yeah, you know what? I'm happy. I'm happy with this. I'm seeing it in the daylight. I'm seeing it sparkle. It handles pretty good as well. Not a lot of horsepower though, which is kind of helpful. I think that's why it's handling so good. Yeah, but I'm really happy with this thing. Yeah, I got streaming right out. Okay, well now we have music. At least it's something. But that's what I get for looking at chat. I do watch other streamers, most of them have music on. Yeah, true. There's one streamer I watch from time to time, and she just plays music without a care. But I don't know if some things are copyrighted, I don't know if some things aren't. It's just something I'm gonna have to research. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm really happy with this VW. See if I can do it right now. No, not really. Let's see if it stops. Oh, kinda. Yeah, there it goes. It's pushing the front tires though. The front tires are completely locked up. So we'll lower it just a bit. I think we'll go... Okay, well I was gonna go to about 10, but we can only go to about 12, which is fine, actually. That's still perfect. That's still lower center of gravity. Oh, that looks even better. Lower center of gravity, but we won't get bottomed out on sunny hills and whatnot. Bumps and jumps and all that. I think no bumpers was also the right call. I think it made it just look better. Also took off some weight, so. Not that they're even that heavy. They weigh like 10 pounds each, maybe. Let's take it on the beach. Because I don't know about the UK, but in America, for a long time, from like the 30s to 60s, looks clean, thank you very much. From like the 30s to 60s, Volkswagen buses were like the main thing in the surfer scene. That and dune buggies, that's mostly in the 30s. And then, 60s rolled around, Vietnam War was still going on, because Vietnam started in like the 50s, I think. And Volkswagen buses became the pinnacle of hippie lifestyle. This thing handles really nicely. I might actually use this in a race or two. Yeah, not the fastest thing in the world. I realized we already passed the freeway. I was on it a second ago, but I wanted to see what the thing's top speed is. It seems like it's 90 something. That's not what I'm gonna do. We have Beach Boys music over here. Same here, man. American surf rock band. I think I'm going to soften up the suspension a little bit, just so we can take bumps easier. I think I'm going to mess with the dampening though. The suspension is fine where it's at. I would just like it if it was a bit softer. Yeah, this thing's a lot of fun. It's not too loud either. It's a very nice hum in terms of what it sounds like. Okay. Differential's good at the moment. Dampening. Let's go bit softer. I realize bump stiffness is already as soft as it can be. So we're gonna do just rebound. Yeah, rebound stiffness. That's what it's called. I don't know why, but I completely forgot about the name for a second. Gears are too short now, I realize. I'm gonna lengthen those up again. Yeah, okay. That's better. Transition was a lot easier from asphalt to dirt. Jump here. My laptop turned off. Why are you I gotta go into the settings and figure out how to get my laptop to stop, going to sleep. But that is for another time that I'm not streaming. speaking of not streaming, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. I'm going for an hour 42 minutes. I think that's a good time to stop. We got the Mercedes, which I think next stream, that's gonna be what I'm like upgrading and tuning. We got the VW that I want, which I'm happy about, and we did some decent races. So I'd say a pretty productive stream. Anyways, thank you to the people who watch present and the future. Have a nice rest of y'all's day.